All right, let's look at the courses. So the first one is the white course. It looks like a traditional point-to-point course. In this case, it has 7 controls that you have to visit before you get to the finish line. And you just follow, it's very simple. You just follow the magenta or purple lines to visit each one of the points. And when you get to the point, then you have to register that you found the right one. You can either use a punch, or you can use the handwritten code, or we'll show you how to use a barcode scanner if you want to use that as well. So you want to start the timer, and then your runner is going to run from start to the first control. You see there our runner is running, making his way to the first control, and then second control, third control. He goes around following the maze, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then to the finish line. So our runner has visited each one of the controls and has made a handwritten note of what the code was when he got there, or did a punch or barcode scan. So it's very simple. Again, while they're going, you see the little control card on the right-hand side. This is going to be printed on the map. And when the runner gets to each one of these points, they're going to see the control code that they should find when they get there. So there's really no excuse to finding the wrong one. It's just a matter of how fast you go. So for example, control number 1, the control point number 1, has a control code on it that says 119. So when the runner gets to number 1, if it doesn't say 119 right there, they know they're at the wrong one. They should look at the map before they write the code down and make sure that they find the right one. And number 2, you'll see the control code is 125. So the runner will know they're actually at the right point. So there's no excuse to have the wrong code written down. It's just a matter of how fast you can get to the right one. The yellow course is a bit different. You see there's no course that's actually drawn on the map like there was on the course number 1. Other than that, it's very similar. You know, the runner is going to go through 8 points in this case, but the way they find their way through the maze is that they're using the cardinal directions. So for example, they're going to start at the triangle again, as always, and to get to the first control, they're going to go 2 posts south and 2 east. So let's watch our runner do that. They're going to go 2 south, 2 east, and then he's going to go 1 northwest and 3 west. So let's watch our runner. Our runner's up there at start. First he goes 2 south, and then 2 to the east. Okay, that's control point number 1, is where our runner is right now. To go to control point number 2, they're going to go 1 northwest and 3 west. So watch our runner go. Okay, and then number 3, he's going to go 2 southeast. He's got to go around. There he is, 2 southeast. Now to get to control point number 4, he's going to go 1 south and 2 west. 1 south, 2 west. There he is. And control number 5, 3 east and 1 southwest. There he is at control point number 5. And to get to control point number 6, got to go 1 east. Very easy. And then number 7, 2 north. Excellent. And then number 8, 2 north. This one's a little more complicated. You're going 2 north, 1 southeast, and 2 south. They don't really have to visit these points. These points just show them the directions to get there. So if they have good spatial recognition and they know where they're going, they can go directly to the control point number 8. If they can kind of see where it is, and the faster participants will start to figure that out. So let's watch our runner do the last leg to control point number 8. There he is, and then to get to the finish line, it's 1 north and 1 east, and our runner has finished the yellow course. Okay, on to the orange course. The orange course again is a little bit different. In this case, the map is segmented into little pieces. So this is the same map, the same maze, but now we're only going to show the runners 1 leg at a time. And they've got to look for it on the map. So for example, they're always going to start at the triangle. Here they are, number 1. Let's see. So this is the triangle going to number 1. And then they have to look, okay, where is the next one? So this next one here, it shows you how to get from 1 to 2. And then you got to look, okay, here we go. That's how you get from 2 to 3. You got to look again. This is how you get from 3 to 4. And then from 4 to 5. From 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, and one more, 11 to 12, and then to the finish line. Now the green course is similar, that we're showing little pieces of the map. It's the same map again, but this time we're going to show you how to get from one control to the next, but these pieces are rotated off of north. So you're going to have to look at the little compass rose to understand which way is north when you're starting at each one of these. So it's like a puzzle. So let's start here. We're going to start at the triangle, and the first piece here shows you how to get from the triangle to number 1. And then the next piece shows you from 1 to 2, and notice that the, which way is north here so that you can find your way to number 2. Number 2 to 3, again, it's tilted. And then we go from 3 to 4, it's tilted another direction. And from 4 to 5, it's tilted another direction. From 5 to 6, here we got another tilt. From 6 to 7, kind of tilted northwest. And then from 7 to the finish line. Again, each one of these control points on a description sheet, it tells you what the control number should be. So if you get to the control point and it doesn't have this number on there, that means you made it to the wrong control point. So you have to reorient yourself and then find your way to the right point. These are the handwritten codes that are in the appendix of the leader's guide, and you can print this and cut this out and use this for each one of the control codes. The descriptions will tell you where to put each one of these, and the code is the code that the runners will write down as they go through the course, each of the courses.